And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Out come the Patriots with their new quarterback for 2020, and he, like their previous quarterback, a former MVP, Cam Newton.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Newton on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards right off the bat, and a quick first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. This is Sony Michel. He grew up a few miles north of here. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
The tackle made at the 44.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
41. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. He'll drop it underneath to White. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Michel. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
Sony Michel comes out of a long line of terrific running backs from the University of Georgia and was a first-round selection for New England in 2018. He does not mind carrying the football, never turns down an opportunity. Top 10 in rushing attempts in the league in 2019.
Slant route caught by Edelman. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll run it. This is Michel. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Sony Michel, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots.
Makes the score Patriots 7.
They gotta love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it. The Dolphins offense set to take over, and it's the longtime veteran Ryan Fitzpatrick who leads the way.
And I'll bet right now it's just one thought in his mind.
Win the game, yeah.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions,
no,
right?
2 touchdown passes last week.
2 touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
Fitzpatrick on first down. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
1st and 10.
Let's see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, you know, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, you know, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A look at the numbers for Parker in last week's game. 6 catches, 59 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On 3rd down, Fitzpatrick. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 31-yard line. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Fitzpatrick throwing complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, Fitzpatrick. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devontae Parker, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And this one through the uprights and good. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble of bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Patriot offense heading back out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And it's right about this time of the year that you start to say this is when the cream rises to the top. Week 15, 3 weeks left to go, but still plenty to be determined.
It certainly is, because we all know everyone is aiming for that #1 seed. But failing that, because only 2 teams in the NFL get a bye, 1 from each conference, that question becomes who's hot? Who's peaking at the right time as you start the playoffs?
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
At the 36-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
He's tackled at the 40.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You know, the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a first down.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At their 48.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd.
On 3rd down, Michel. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 34.
Bobby McCain.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line, because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
Keeping it on the ground on first, Michel. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Devon Godchaux up to make the tackle.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Newton. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
For Julian Edelman.
Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead.
Dolphins 7.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, Parker, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
25-yard line.
So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
He was looking to get it to Parker again, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. He's got Sanu. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. First down, Fitzpatrick. Going to throw right side here, complete. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To the air again, Fitzpatrick. Connects with Sanu right side. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Fitzpatrick again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 20-yard line.
1st and 10.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And he'll go underneath here to Breida. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. The kick by Sanders is good, and that will knock things up here late in the first half. Well, maybe a nice psychological boost there just to get back to even with that field goal as we head towards half.
Coaching 101 always says at halftime, play it like it's 0-0 on the scoreboard. Well, in this case, it's level, right? Same score each side. Just start over. Now you get the second half to play.
The Pats at the line, ready to go as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Edelman, the intended receiver that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. A final shot before the break. Newton. He's going to float this one deep right side. And some room to work. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter three.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and block.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Lawrence Guy in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. So now after the sack, 3rd and long, and Fitzpatrick and company a little work to do. Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That third down conversion good for 23.
47-yard line.
The first down throw for Fitzpatrick. His throw incomplete.
Pass interference. Defense.
This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
On play action, Fitzpatrick. He's airing it out for Sanu. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now.
And the 11.
They certainly have the right read on that one. The weak spot in a cover 2 defense, right down the middle because it really stresses the safeties. And they're going to be a little bit frustrated they weren't able to connect on that one.
He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Fitzpatrick now to throw on first down. And he's got his tight end, Gesicki, in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. Touchdown, Mike Gesicki. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins have broken our tie as they take the lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this... And that's going to be intercepted by the Pro Bowler Xavier Howard. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Fitzpatrick to throw it. Now a short one to Gesicki. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. The Miami first down on a 14-yard pickup.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Adam Shaheen, his second touchdown on the season. And thanks to the interception, the Dolphins offense cashes in with 6. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to drop those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. But if you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough, they couldn't handle it. It worked out for 6.
Demir Bird on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if finally we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. So the 14 yards actually takes them from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Cam throwing complete here to Edelman. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 11 more on that one and another first down.
A gain of 11.
The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy.
Instantly holding, instantly.
Georgia Tech, Shaq Mason. Back now in Miami. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Dancing to his left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on 2nd and long. Newton. And on the connection, this is Ryan Izzo. Complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Third and long, it's Newton. And that is incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
That'll be taken in by Demir Bird. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game.
The one time they don't try to reach above the first fucking down, right? Fuck you.
They're a little bit discouraged here. They can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Fitzpatrick will hand this to Howard. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. 3rd and short yardage. Fitzpatrick. That'll be complete to Breida. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake here, Fitzpatrick. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another...
Going to run it off and pick it off, and they just, nope, you just stop, you guys stop. Sorry. You don't get the fucking keep pressing it.
Running out of the gun here, Breida fighting through. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 more yards there and another first down. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down, 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out. We've got them now.
No gain on the play.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And not much running room. Down to the 32. And now right out of the 2-minute break. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as the defense with 1:53 left. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This to make it a 3-score game late. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead.
27.
So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
The return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
The Patriots ready to try again on offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And he whips that one incomplete there. He was looking for his tight end, Devin Asiasi there. But now it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be intercepted by the Pro Bowler Xavier Howard. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
On 2nd down now. It's Howard. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. 2 yards gets him back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
To a knee goes Fitzpatrick, and that should just about do it. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They set